All right. Hello, everybody. Hope you had a great winter break. We're going to go ahead and get started. I wanted to walk you guys kind of through this first problem and doing some fourth grade review stuff for fractions. And we will review this a lot between now and basically while we're doing fractions this year. So this is a problem. This is a comparing fractions problem. Now, I will tell you in fifth grade, you will not see at the end of the year word problems where you compare fractions. But you do need to know how to compare fractions because when we subtract with regrouping, you've got to know like if you have to regroup or not. If the one on top is smaller than the one on bottom, you'll know, okay, I got to regroup. But if the one on top, fraction on top, is larger than the bottom, then you do not need to regroup. So I did want to do some kind of brief review with doing comparing fractions. Now, anything that I put on my screen, the expectation is that it ends up in your notebook. Okay, this is going to be some good review, hopefully help you remember some stuff from last year so you can be ready when we start adding and subtracting with unlike denominators. It's a whole new world. All right, so let's look at this problem together. Aaliyah, Danny, and Bree are reading the book, The One and Only Ivan. On Monday, Aaliyah read 2/10 of the book. Danny read 1/5 of the book. Bree read 2/8 of the book. Who has the fewest pages left to read in order to finish the book? Okay, so this word problem's a little tricky because it says who has the fewest pages left to read. So that kind of tells me, ooh, who has read the most at this point? So you kind of have to flip it a little bit. So I'm looking to see which one of these three fractions is the largest. So whoever's in there is going to pause the video. You're going to take a minute and think on your own to see if you can solve this problem. And then I'm going to show you how to do it using visuals here in a minute. So go ahead and the video will be paused now. It's my pause symbol. If I can. All right, let's go over this problem together. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out each fraction. So here is 1, 2, 3, and I tried to make them, I'm going to erase this one. Trying to make them as close to similar size as possible because that'll help making comparing easy. I know that's sometimes tricky to do with a pencil, but hey, that's where we are. Okay, so first thing I need to do is I need to kind of break up each one into sections. So tenths, remember the denominator tells you how many parts there are to the whole. That's what the denominator is, that bottom number. So it says 2/10, so I'm going to make this first one into tenths. So go ahead and make one of these rectangles you've drawn into tenths, okay? All right, let's do the next one. I'm going to draw out my fifths. Did you know, by the way, fifths and tenths are related in fractions? Okay, there's my fifths. And then I'm going to draw my eighths. All right, so I've got all of my denominators put in. Now I need to go through and do my numerators. So the numerator is how many I'm going to shade inside each of these rectangles. So the first one is 2/8. The next one is 1/5. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. These two fractions are the same size. They look the same size. 2/10 and 1/5 are actually equivalent fractions. So that kind of helps me right away go, wait a minute. If those two are the same, more than likely, the other one's different and the other one is more than likely correct. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 2/8 too. Here is 2/8. So I'm looking, it's like, the one with the least amount of space left is the 2/8. And so I look and it says Bree read 2/8. Now, look at your letters carefully because they're actually kind of mixed up. My gut would say, oh, Bree's the third person, so she's C. But C says Aaliyah. So you got to make sure you always read your options carefully to understand how to solve these problems. All right. That's the first problem. I will upload the second. The next problem will be on the next screen. I will walk you through it a little bit using visuals. And yeah, and I'll show you the algorithm way too. All right. So I'll see you on the next video.